everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I'm not doing a shave today, my shaves are finished for the year, but I am going to do a lather review, or a lather face off should I say, between the Edwin Jagger Sandalwood cream and the Proraso red shea butter and sandalwood soap, or crope. It's very soft soap. I'm going to be using my Bob Quinn Badger brush for the Proraso. I was going to use the same brush, but I don't want to mix them up and have to try and wash them through. This one's shedding like my dogs at the moment, so the more hair that comes out, the easier it will be to sort of re-knot it hopefully. So I've got that one soaking in the water, and then I'm going to use my Edwin Jagger synthetic for the Edwin Jagger cream. I'm just doing this just to sort of compare the lather, but more so to compare the scent, because I've never had a sandalwood scent before. I don't think these are going to be the strongest or the best sandalwood scents out there. I just don't think they're going to be, but we'll see how we go. I think once I'm hopefully going to order an OSP one, and there's a few other ones, Santal and things like that over in America, but I'm just going to see what I can get, what I can't get at the moment. I've ordered 5 OSP soaps, so I'm not going to push the boat out too much so early in the new year. Well, it's not even the new year yet. I don't want to have my next purchase be a headstone from the wife. Alright, so straight off the bat, Proraso red, which is the shea butter and sandalwood. To me it just smells like Proraso white a bit. Sensitive. There's not much scent in there. I don't know what sandalwood's supposed to smell like, so this is quite difficult for me. So if they both smell the same, then that's what sandalwood's supposed to smell like, I suppose, in a way. So just go straight in there with my, this is my Badger brush, Bob Quinn. I love the handle on this brush, but I will be changing the knot out eventually. Whether I do that myself or whether I send it off to get it done, I don't know. Depends how difficult it is. It is quite an expensive brush handle, or brush itself. It wasn't cheap, so I want to make sure I get a good job done on it, whether that be from me or by someone that knows what they're doing. I'd be absolutely gutted if I ruined it. Right, I think I've probably got enough in there just to get a nice lather. So I'm just going to use my first barley bowl for that one. I'm just going to pop a bit of lather in there, dip the tips, and away we go. Now I do find that I get great lathers with this brush. A couple of the guys that have said that it looks like it holds, it doesn't really release the lather very well on your face, and I do agree with that. The synthetic brush, the Edwin Jagger, releases the lather onto your face tremendously well. But as you can see, this brush does whip up a great lather, and I can't really complain with it. Scent wise, oh, this stuff just smells like nice soap, really clean scented soap. And I know that this lather is going to be good. The Proraso lathers are great anyway. And before I go any further, I do apologise. I think my wife's vacuuming behind me, so I've probably got a knock on the door. She's been getting the kids' arses in gear, trying to get the house cleaned up. I've just been out helping a friend out today, lift some lino and some vinyl in the daycare centre that they own. They've got a bit of a mould problem, which I've managed to sort out for them today. Clean it all up for them and get it all sanitised and cleaned, which is good. It's always nice to help friends. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, got lovely peaks on there, got nice little hairs sticking off my brush as well, if you can see that. So that's one lather done. Scent wise, that's what sandalwood smells like. It's a very mild scent. Proraso soaps are, I find the white and the red's quite mild. The green I find quite strong with the eucalyptus and menthol, which is nice. Right, so I'm going to go to my other barley bowl, the coconut, and just squirt a good dollop in the bottom there. Dip the synthetic in the water, shake off the excess, and then straight into the bowl. Let's see what we come up with. I don't know whether this is actually going to, because this bowl's completely natural coconut, it has been cleaned out and obviously it's been sanitised and all that sort of stuff, all that jazz. I don't know whether for the first few sort of lathers it's going to actually affect the scent of any soaps that I put in here. I don't think it will. It doesn't actually smell of anything, but because it is an organic bowl, it might have some sort of impact on the scents, I don't know. Scent wise, this is very light scented, there's not much scent coming from here, but it has got a woodier scent. The Proraso now smells quite sweet, and it smells more like normal Proraso. But I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of the Edwin Jagger stuff. Not the creams. I've got the, I can't remember if it's a cream or a soap I've got as well, the cooling menthol. I think that's a cream as well. It's alright. It's not poo stuff. I mean, it is good stuff, but it's just not. It's not on the same level as a lot of the artisans. Not as any of the artisans, to be honest with you. As you can see, this brush, it's this brush that makes the difference as far as I'm concerned with these lathers. For some reason I get a great lather with this synthetic, so I'm really looking forward to getting hold of my Man United game changing up, just to see how that goes. Scent wise, I think I prefer the Edwin Jagger, but it is a lot lighter scent. Lather wise, I'm getting much more lather out of it, but I didn't load the brush much with the Proraso. In terms of consistency, what I'll do is just wipe my face, and I'll lather up this side with the Jagger, just so you can get an idea. This has actually come out a beautiful lather. I mean, this is thick, creamy stuff, this. So that's the Edwin Jagger side. Yeah, I'm not really getting a scent off it now, to be honest with you. I can't smell anything. The lather is great. I'm not going to deny that the lather itself is lovely stuff, but you cannot argue with the lather from a Proraso soap. Scent wise, there's a lot more scent strength in the Proraso. I know the lather's going to be great. I know all these beautiful hairs are going to be great that are falling out. It's just shedding like crazy, this brush. I love it as well. I absolutely love it. The handle on this brush is beautiful. Let's see how it lathers. See, this is a much thicker, denser lather, in my opinion. Without a doubt, this brush gives you a great lather. Shedding hair or not, it's just a shame that it is shedding hair. But there we go. So we've got the Proraso on this side. Beautiful stuff. You see how thick it is there. And then we've got the Edwin Jagger here, which is lasting beautifully. If anything, I would say the Edwin Jagger is just a little bit foamier. Not, it isn't foamy, but it is definitely foamier than the Proraso. Yeah, I prefer the feel of the Proraso. This feels a lot slicker. Feels a lot creamier as opposed to the Edwin Jagger, which is still nice stuff, don't get me wrong. But there we have it, guys. Just see if I can clean this off. Without making too much mess. So it's New Year's Eve here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain that Australia is one of the first, if not the first country to celebrate New Year over East. because the 3 hours in front of us in Western Australia. So it's 9 o'clock here at night when it's New Year's celebrations over Easter. We generally get it before you guys do, and it works out great for the football for me because I get the Rangers Celtic game at 7:30 tonight, and then I'll have the Man United Sunderland game at, I think it's at 11:30 or 11 o'clock. I think it's 11 o'clock just before the bells when it kicks off. So I'm really looking forward to that. But other than that, guys, we've had Edwin Jagger Sandalwood shaving cream. Slightly woodier scent in the bowl. Literally no scent on my face or in the brush once I'd actually lathered it up. But the lather itself is great. I love a strong scent, so I'm a bit disappointed by both. The Proraso definitely has a stronger scent, but it just smells like Proraso white to me. It doesn't have any sort of... If that's sandalwood scent, I'm quite disappointed really in both of them. I was expecting some sort of nice rich aroma, but sometimes you just don't get that with cheaper soaps and cheaper creams. And yeah, I'll need to obviously try some sort of artisan, or I might even have to go out and just try something that's and buy some sandalwood scent or something sandalwood scented, so I know what I'm looking at and what I'm actually smelling and what I'm looking for in the scent. Because at the moment I'm not 100% satisfied that is a true representation of a sandalwood scent. But other than that, they both lather great, both feel great on the skin. The Proraso, which is on this side, feels much better. It feels like a thicker, creamier lather. And I know from experience that Proraso gives a great slickness and a great protection, a good cushioning as well. And it does a great job. The Edwin Jagger I've used before, the menthol, cooling menthol one, which again isn't a strong scented shaving cream, but it does the trick. It works well. It gives a reasonable amount of protection and slickness, so you can't really argue with it. And it's cheap. It's cheap enough. I think I picked this up for about $7 or $8. The Edwin Jagger cream. The Proraso is a bit more expensive, but that stuff lasts ages, so I don't mind forking out a bit more, and you're paying for a name that gives you quality. So anyway guys, I shall leave you to it. Have a wonderful new year, have a cracking night, look after yourselves and your families, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the New Year's Day shave, which will be the Sunday shave I suppose, over here, and I'll be doing my giveaway tomorrow. I'll be picking out, I think there's 61 comments on there. I noticed that, that's terrible, I can't even remember his name. Ken Surfs, I just totally went out of my head there. Ken Surfs did an automatic picker, an automatic comment finder or whatever it was. So I'm going to actually try and hunt that down tonight, and I might use that tomorrow on the iPad during my video. So I'll pop it up on the screen, pick the winner, and whoever wins gets a lovely little giveaway sent out to them over the next few days. And other than that guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. New subscribers, I've had a few more this week. Thank you very much. Existing subscribers and guys that keep coming back and commenting and giving feedback, brilliant. I'll catch you guys in the new year. Cheers.